Ladies and gentlemen, your ultimate guide to master rank is finally here. In the past 2 months, I have gone from being a complete noob to the game of Pokemon Unite to becoming a master rank player, and in this video, I'm going to break down the top 5 mistakes preventing you from getting to master rank as well. So if you are struggling to get out of the great, expert, veteran, and ultra rank, then following these tips will actually help you get to masters. If you want to see more fun and helpful Pokemon Unite content like this in the future, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you won't miss out on any other video. So the first tip, which I haven't really seen any other YouTuber talk about, but I think is extremely important, and that is to take a break if you are on a losing streak. So here's why this is important. We all know ranked can be frustrating, especially if you are doing ranked solo queue, and it can be very hard to keep your mind right if you lose a couple more matches in a row. So if this happens, guys, take a break from the game, however long you need to, in order for you to come back better. The reason why this helps is because it's harder to make in-game decisions when you're too pressed at the game, and it's easier for you to get mad and not play your best. However, if you are playing the game with a level head and are not upset about constantly losing, you will make better plays and you will have a better time playing the game, which can help you climb the ranked ladder. Now for the second tip, we have gathering for Dreadnaught. For those that don't know, Dreadnaught spawns at the 7-minute mark and then exactly 2 minutes again after it's defeated. When a team gets a last hit on Dreadnaught, they all get 20 Aeos energy, XP, and shield to the entire team. So make no mistake, trainers, capturing Dreadnaught is one of the best things a team can do to get level and power spike advantages over the other team, and very quickly as well. Now, I recommend about 3 to 4 players on your team to fight Dreadnaught, so just be sure when it's approaching the 7-minute mark that you rotate with your team to help out. Tip number 3 is equipping items, and this is something that I haven't seen a whole lot of YouTubers talk about when they make their guides for master rank videos. So any high, ultra, or master rank player knows that equipping the right items for your Pokemon can often be a deciding factor between winning or losing fights and matches. So make sure you are equipping the proper items to each of your Pokemon. And if you don't know how, it's okay, I got you guys covered. Number 1, PokemonUniteDB.com has a section that lists the best items to equip for all Pokemon, so I highly recommend using this. I personally did this as well when I was trying to climb rank, and this was a very good tool, so make sure you guys use that. And once you guys got that figured out, another thing to keep in mind are the super item enhancers. Basically all you need to know is that you get 3 free super item enhancers, and each one will upgrade any single item to grade 30, which is the max level for any item. So I recommend using these on items that are best paired with Pokemon that you play best with, and this will in turn help you outplay and make KOs on other players whose equipped items are not as high level as yours. But just be mindful, guys, that you only get 3 of these, so you need to make sure that you use them very carefully. Tip number 4 is something that I would see constantly in the lower ranked matches, and that is basically knowing when or not to capture Zapdos. So many players in the beginner level ranks think that you need to capture Zapdos every single match. But trainers, I want to stress to you that this is a bad idea and can actually hurt your chances of winning a match. So here's how to easily tell if you should capture him or not. If you are in the lead when Zapdos appears, you should leave Zapdos alone, guys. And the reason why is because since Zapdos can basically sway the match in your favor if you capture him, the other team is going to be so desperate to capture Zapdos, and once they start attacking Zapdos, they're going to be way too distracted by trying to fight him and your team at the same time, and they're going to be making a bunch of mistakes. So this is why you should let the other team attack Zapdos first, because they'll be basically trying to attack 2 enemies at once. However, if you are behind when Zapdos appears, then this is when you should consider taking Zapdos. It is a good idea to go after him in this situation to give you at least one more chance to take the lead. And the last tip is also something that I saw a lot of players mess up on in the beginner ranks, and that is knowing when to score. So let's say you and your teammates have a chance to score and the goal only needs 5 more points left, and you actually have those 5 points, but your teammate has 40. In this case, guys, you should let your teammate score. Now you may be asking, like, Ezreddin, why? Because either way we're going to take the goal, right? Well, this is true, but if you score, then you are only giving your team 5 points. However, if you let your teammate score, then your team gets 40 points, and that's a difference of 35 points, which can make all the difference at the end of the match. Also, another thing, don't ever try to score the second goal immediately after you take out the first one. This is because the enemy teams will have low spawn times and can jump pad and likely KO you while you're trying to score on the second goal. Instead, after you take out the first goal from either lane, see if you can take out any of their own camps. This is a much better strategy because by removing their camps, you are gaining XP and leveling up, and they are losing opportunities to level up, which will only benefit you and your team in the long run. So these are the 5 best tips that you can follow, and guys, I promise if you use these in your matches, you will have a much smoother time climbing rank. Now that's not to say that you will win every match, but if you learn from your mistakes and keep trying to get better at the game and use this guide, I'm confident you will start to see improvement on your road to climbing ranked. As always, thanks for watching, and I will see you trainers in the next video. Peace out.